All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Neverland Podcast. This is episode 108, flying through. We're actually live. We're live on Twitch right now. We're live on TikTok right now. If you're watching it on YouTube or the audio, every Sunday night, come through to the Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be talking live. That way, you guys can actually join. You guys can interact with us. If there's any topics you want us to talk about, we'll talk about it. If there's any questions, we can talk about that. But
Yeah.
I mean, starting off, we've had a bunch of Just Music podcast episodes, and this week playoffs are finally here. So we're gonna be talking. It's probably gonna end up being mostly basketball.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
it's gonna be lit.
Crystal said, "Isn't there one of y'all missing?" No, dude. This is just us. Our podcast is just us.
Gang. This is just
our
gang.
live is with Josh, which he's on the
Miseducation
of music.
Shout out J Treb.
So
He was
shout out
in
Josh.
the chat. I don't know if Josh is still here, but shout out Josh.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Pars, did you watch any?
What was that?
Did you watch any playoff games?
Oh yeah. So I watched a decent amount of the Heat Bucks game. Basically both teams were playing bad in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
legit my first kind of impression of the playoffs so far is that everyone's rusty, which is crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Like it just seems like everyone is just kind of just like, I don't even want to say it's lackadaisical, but they're like kind of just going through the movements. It's like, okay,
yeah,
we're finally playing. It's finally meaningful basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like half of the teams have been injured, or like the team chemistry isn't there. It's apparent
exactly.
That the team
like
isn't there.
Basically, it's so up in like, it's crazy that like so many teams were injured, but now it's kind of back to normal. Everyone's back, everyone's healthy. But it's also that like, no one has proper chemistry. And it's like only the teams that are together all season have like good chemistry. But that's why the games have been decently close in the playoffs. Yeah. Most of them have been close. It's because no team is playing on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? Like if the Lakers are playing on all cylinders right now, Suns would not have won game one.
Yeah,
like that's
100%.
That's total BS that they've been
100%, won. 100%. Like it honestly seems like it's legit balanced just because no one has really played
exactly
together. It's all just
every team. It's all even right now. It's all even. Everyone's got effed up. Like everyone was effed up.
Yeah, like especially like the last game today. It was Memphis versus who the fuck, Utah. That game, even though Donovan Mitchell was in there, the game was so even. And I mostly think it's because Memphis just got done playing. So they already have their game plan set. They already have everything set. So it's a lot easier. But it's like, it's goofy. It's so goofy. Yeah. I think like, dude, I was telling you about the Knicks game, MSG.
Yeah.
That was lit. Like, so like
dude,
first
that's
quarter,
crazy.
like on player intros itself, the place was rocking, right? It's going crazy. And then like the first 2 minutes, MSG starts a fuck Trae Young, just for no reason.
Did you see what he said after the game?
Yeah, that shit was hard. So like
that was crazy.
Like legit at the so he hit the game winner, and then he was like, "What the fuck? Like who's talking now?" Or he said like, "Shut the fuck." He said something like, "Why is it so quiet in here?" I think that's what he said. He's like, "Why is it so quiet in here?" I was like, yo, this is lit.
Dude, yeah, it was like all game they're chanting, like, yo, like get the frick out of here, right? Basically, right? Crystal. And then he hits the game winner, and then what do they gotta talk now, right?
Exactly.
Once you hit the game winner, he was like, dude, it was quiet in there, dude. That's what happened when he shut him up.
Legit. And like, Crystal, the audio is way better here. Cause like we actually have mics on TikTok. I think our mics are low key. I think for me, my mic low key might be covered. So that's probably a key reason. But that game, like that reminded me how much I missed fans. Cause like in the bubble, it was like, it's cool. Even like rest of the games, it wasn't as packed as MSG, or it wasn't as loud as MSG.
Yeah.
So like Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball, you could like legit feel it through the speakers. You're like, oh, this shit's rocking. And then you saw like whenever the Knicks went on a run, they would pan over to Spike Lee, and his stupid ass is just like jumping up and down. And then you see like Tracy Morgan there. It was lit. I was like, yo, this is
Dude,
fire.
Spike Lee is so goofy, dude. Talks
Yo,
so
Spike
much
Lee is
trash, but the
hilarious.
like the
Spike Lee
Knicks
is
aren't even good,
hilarious.
dude. The Knicks aren't
Yeah,
even
dude.
good.
Also,
Let's be
I
real.
have to say, D Rose, bro. D Rose playing playoff
Dude,
basketball got me
did you
so hyped.
see? Yeah, I mean, dude, Trae Young basically answered D Rose. D Rose tied the
Yeah,
game.
D
It
Rose
was
tied
gonna
it.
go
Yeah.
OT. It was gonna go
Mm-hmm.
OT, but Trae Young just, dude, hits that buzzer beater and it's
Ice
over.
tray.
Point
Ice
7
tray.
left. Like, dude, that's
Yeah.
done. The game's over.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like legit. When D Rose hit it, dude, I was like, that took me back to
Dude,
my childhood. I was like,
dude,
oh, let's
remember
go.
the game winner versus the Cavs?
Yeah.
Remember
The
that? Dude,
big
that was
three.
great. Like
Woo.
the bank three. The bank three.
Oof.
Dude, that's I think one of
Oof.
D Rose's most iconic shots.
Oh
If I
yeah, no,
if I try to think,
especially
I think it
yeah,
must be the bank
100%.
three. And
100%.
the craziest part about bank three is when he came back from both ACLs after that was
Yeah.
after and dude, he was
Yeah.
already nerfed. That was already nerfed D
Exactly.
Rose. Like he was
Exactly.
like 75%.
Facts.
And
Facts.
I'm like,
That
dude,
and
he
then on
hits
top of
the
that,
game
it
winner
was
on
the
that.
emotionless. It was like the
Yeah.
straight face,
Dude,
like I
he
do
didn't
this
dude,
shit.
that's always been D Rose. Like I just saw
Yeah.
like a TikTok video. Was it today? I think it was today. And it was literally just it was like they were like announcing the starting five of the Eastern Conference right for the All-Star game or whatever.
Oh yeah, the dancing
And
shit. Yeah, I saw that
yeah,
TikTok too.
and then it was like LeBron stupid ass dancing and Dwight
Yeah.
Howard. They're going
Dwight.
like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like and then D Rose was just like
He was just like, no,
dude,
because I
he's
remember they
just
were like, from Chicago Bulls, third time All Star, Derrick Rose, and he just
yeah,
does this shit, and LeBron's on the side just
legit.
like going off. I was like, yo,
Dude, it's literally dude, D
so
Rose is
goofy,
just there to ball, dude. That's all he cared
bro.
about.
Straight up,
That's the crazy part.
straight up,
He just wanted a
son.
ball and just chill. That's it.
Straight to business type
He's
shit.
a simple man, dude. Like,
Facts,
and
facts.
sadly, the basketball gods took it away from him, man.
Dude, no, see,
Like,
that's so. Did you see his Instagram post like
what do you say?
2, 3 days ago? He was basically talking about like, yo, like people are talking about vintage. So like I'm obviously paraphrasing. He wrote it. He
Yeah.
wrote it like the way he wrote it. It got me hyped, right? Because he wrote it as like an
Mhm.
actual like poem or something.
Yeah.
But basically, the message was like they're always talking about like vintage D Rose, vintage this, vintage that. But honestly,
Mhm.
I'm a completely different player now. Like you don't
Completely
see me
different.
do
Yeah.
like I don't do the reverse shot anymore. I don't really
Mhm.
dunk. I'm not as explosive, obviously. I don't do any of that shit. But it's like my game. I'm a different. It's like that Kobe had different animal or same animal, different beast.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm just better. It's like a completely different Derrick Rose, but I'm still a starting point guard in this league.
You know. You
I'm
know.
I, I'm like
You know
I'm
what it
carrying the
is.
Knicks.
You know what it is. It's everything D Rose would have developed
Yeah.
over the what is that like the next 10 years of his career.
Mhm.
That's what he developed now. And it's
Yeah.
like he just lost the key to his whole
Yeah.
game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the
You
key
just
to his
lost the
game was,
explosiveness.
the key to his game is he's
Just
faster than everyone else. He can jump higher than everyone
yeah.
else and he just yams it
Mhm.
on you, right? Like that was the
Yeah.
key to D Rose's game. And it's like he lost that, but he's refined his game. Now he's got the three. Now he's
Yeah.
got the
Facts.
dude, he's got the floater, dude. When did he wasn't shooting that many floaters back in the now he's
Mhm.
dude,
Yeah.
his floater's nice now. It's
Yeah,
nice. You
bro.
know it's gonna
Yeah.
go in when he's shooting.
Yeah.
Like the game winner was a floater,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you know that shit's going in. Before, like it would be more layups, like contortion in
Mhm.
the air. Like that's what you
It's
want to see from D Rose
aerobics.
before, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like he'd be on one side of the rim and he somehow got to the other side of the rim, like
Mhm.
in one
Yeah.
movement, right? Like
Legit, legit.
but
That and then
now
also
it's
like
more
the
like
3.
yeah.
Like he actually has a
Yeah,
reliable 3.
the three is huge. Like
Mhm.
I think he was already the thing is he was already developing the three.
Yeah, he was
Like
working on it for
I
sure.
think before he got injured, he was shooting like I don't know, like 35%. Like before it was like I remember early in his career he couldn't make anything. He would break
Yeah,
every three.
yeah. He
But
wouldn't even
then
try
like
it.
once it was like the playoff series versus like the Heat and stuff, they
Mhm.
totally exposed how he couldn't shoot the three. That was one of the
Yeah.
main reasons they lost, I think. Like D Rose
Mhm.
played really well, but it was
Yeah.
basically they couldn't score enough, like
Yeah.
to match up with with the Heat. So if D Rose could output a little bit more scoring, and obviously, dude, that team was good, but it's like, dude, he didn't actually have like that much help at all.
Oh yeah,
If
dude.
you
He
think
had
about it, right?
zero help.
Like let's be completely
Joakim.
honest. Like I feel like
Yeah.
those teams are so underrated because, like, dude, they won 60 games, and it was just because they had a solid team in D Rose.
Yeah. Facts.
Like think about like
That's
the team
legit.
was super. Like the team was
Legit.
solid, right? Like I'm not gonna
Legit.
bash it at all. Like Joakim Noah was borderline, or he was an all star, right?
He was,
I
yeah.
don't know, or
Luol
he was a
Deng was all
borderline.
star. I think Luol all star that year. I don't know if he was an all star, but
No,
like he was
he was
borderline
an
all
all star
star.
later.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like
So
borderline all
like
star even then.
so that was pretty crazy. Like they had like quality teammates, right? Like
Mm.
basically it was Joakim Noah and Luol Deng, right? Like those were the best, and
Mhm.
they were like basically they were bored. They were almost like Chris Middleton's. He basically
Yeah,
had two.
no,
Dude,
facts.
actually, it's like the Bucks. It's actually such a
Yeah.
great. It was
No,
like it was
100%.
similar to the Bucks
100%.
in that way, right? Like,
100%.
it's where like he had two other players that are borderline all stars, fringe all stars, right? Which
Yeah.
are like Joakim Noah and Luol Deng,
Lou.
right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, and that comparison is now like Drew Holiday and
Chris
Chris
Middleton.
Middleton, right? So they're just
Facts.
fringe all stars. They might be all
Yeah.
stars, but it's like it's not actually enough, right? Like you can win
Yeah.
60 games with that,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna go to the finals with that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's
It's
not
not a
enough
big
to get
three.
there.
Yeah. It's
Exactly.
not
So
even a
that's why
big
I think
two.
the Bucks aren't gonna make it to the finals this time. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I'm calling
facts.
it right now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
It's either gonna be the
100%. 100%.
76ers or Nets. That's what I'm
Yeah,
predicting.
yeah, yeah. 100%.
But
100%.
like the reality is that like it wasn't good enough. It was like right there, but it wasn't good enough. Like if D Rose had one more All Star, it would be game. Like he would be in
Yeah.
the finals.
Yeah, even
But
though they're
then
like lock.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But who like
Oof.
dude, imagine if he stayed healthy and Jimmy Butler ascended.
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
like that
That'd
was
have
the
been
reality that
fire.
was coming to us. But
Yeah,
we got robbed, dude. We got robbed.
legit,
The basketball gods
legit,
robbed us of that ish, dude.
legit. That would have been
Because
insane.
because it would have been like literally just two more seasons.
Yeah,
Think about this. It would have been almost like
yeah,
MJ Pippen.
yeah.
So you know how
100%.
MJ was going
100%.
off early on in his
Yeah.
career, and then Pippen ascended, right? Pippen became an all-star, and then after that
Yeah.
they started winning like crazy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no. Also, it's
So
like that comparison is actually fire because it's like
yeah,
even Scotty early in his career, he was known for being just a defender. Jimmy
yeah.
Butler, even then, was like he
He was
was a
just a
great
defender.
defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but
He
it's
was
like
like
give
a
him a couple
Kawhi
of
early on in
years.
his career,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
that's all he
yeah.
did. And it's like he
Exactly.
became a scorer. He became an all-around player. Like that was
Yeah.
crazy. Like, dude, it would have
Mhm.
literally just been 2-3 more years, and Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler
dude.
would have been right there. It
Oh
would have been so
man.
nice. Jimmy Butler and D Rose, like as your core, is such a good core, dude. Like I can't even explain like how good that is.
Man. Hey, let's segue before we get sad and just talk about D Rose this whole episode.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's what
we're
we
gonna
always do. Dude.
we're going to
We
that
always talk
rabbit
about D
hole.
Rose for 2 hours.
Legit.
But
But like any other series that stuck out? Oh, I don't know about series, but did you watch Grizzlies Warriors, the playing game?
yes, I watched
Fire.
that ish.
That game was
Dude,
lit.
that was you know what annoyed me? Like, so Curry was playing, he was playing like he wasn't playing crazy, but he was playing really good, right?
Yeah.
He was playing pretty good. Like he wasn't going like berserk like in previous
Mhm.
games, but he was playing
Yeah.
really
He was
well.
really well.
And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, what effed him up are the turnovers, dude.
Yeah.
So
No, 100%.
he made a stupid turnover with like a minute left, like
Yeah, he got like
2 minutes,
too
a minute
fancy
or
with
two
it.
minutes left,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And he
yeah.
like just threw away the pass. I think he was in the lane.
Mhm.
And he was throwing it out,
Yeah,
but
no,
like
he
someone just
legit like
intercepted it,
he
right?
just like
I'm like,
jumped
dude,
and got
Steph
caught in
always
there.
makes these dumb turnovers. Like
Yeah.
he always does it. He's known
Yeah.
for doing this. Remember in
Uh-huh.
2016, everyone
Mhm.
bashed him for that random behind the back
Yeah.
with 4 minutes left.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
dude, why does he always does this though? Like
Yeah, because
he consistently has bad turnovers in the last few minutes.
he gets caught up in the sauce, dude.
Yeah,
That's legit what happens. He
yeah,
gets too much
and
sauce.
people give Russ a lot of shit for that, but Steph does the same thing.
Yeah, facts.
To be like,
Facts.
I'm being straight up. Like I'm not
Yeah, no,
hating on Steph.
100%.
Steph does the same
100%.
thing.
100%.
He's done this multiple times where he has these dumb turnovers in the
Yeah.
last few minutes.
No, for a fact.
So
That and then also yeah, because also Draymond just stunk the joint up. Like
yeah,
he had
so
some like
it
good
wasn't
things, but
just
then
Steph though. I was gonna expand on that. Like So
Yeah.
then, remember Jordan Poole's stupid ass, like he threw it out of bounds. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
He
yeah.
could like
Yeah.
he lost handle of the ball and threw it out.
Mhm.
So then
Yeah.
that literally lost the game.
Yeah,
That
no,
turnover lost the
turnovers
game.
killed him. Yeah,
It was
turnovers
basically
100% killed him.
turnovers. Golden State has
Dude,
terrible
even,
turnovers.
even against the Lakers, that's what killed them, was
Yeah.
turnovers. Because they were doing really, really well, but then they just kept turning the ball over
It literally,
and fucked
and the
themselves
crazy
up.
part is it only happens in crunch time for them. Like, I don't know if it
Yeah,
was the pressure or what. Like,
yeah.
basically, they just have turnovers in crunch time.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'll point to another turnover versus the Lakers. The reason they lost versus the Lakers was because of Steph's turnover too. Like early on, like
Yeah.
towards the end of that game, Steph turned it over again, and then after that, and then like it was like 2-3 plays later, and then LeBron hits that game winner. So it's like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Turnovers is
Yeah.
their weakness for sure.
It's
Like they
crazy.
just make
It's
dumb
crazy.
turnovers a lot of the time. Like, and dude, they're really dumb too. Like you know that dude's not open, and the dude, it's like, oh, you're just
Yeah.
passing the ball to me, like you're passing it
Yeah.
to the other team. I'm like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm. Dude, you know, it's wild. It's wild. But then I think
yeah,
also at the same time, I feel like because honestly, I think once Clay got injured at the start of the season, they were like,
yeah,
it's probably going to be a BS year like last year. So I think for them, it was like just the fact that we were able to get to play in is like a morale boost. And
yeah.
then hopefully Clay comes back healthy next year and you guys can pop off. One dude though, Andrew Wiggins played really, really well. Both of
Dude,
the
yeah,
games. Both
Wiggins was
playing
playing
games,
well.
he played really well.
He played well until like the fourth quarter. And the fourth
Yeah.
quarter he didn't play
Yeah.
well. He was
Yeah.
playing really well up to that fourth quarter,
Hmm.
honestly. Like, and then
Yeah.
he bricked two threes. I remember like watching. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Where are you
I
shooting
think
these threes?
also on top of that, they like started to like not even go to him, which was an
Yeah, no,
issue.
they
Like
went
he just
it's
didn't
because
even get the
no, it's
ball.
because he missed. He missed, I think, a few shots at the
Mm,
beginning. But dude, I don't think it's because he wasn't stroking the three. He was driving and doing kind of his thing. So I
yeah.
think it was their bad that they moved away from him because dude, he's the only other scorer. Like I don't know why they
Yeah.
weren't going through
Yeah.
him a
No,
little bit
it's
more
crazy.
because
It's
what they're doing is
crazy.
I think they're focusing too much on Steph to save them is
Yeah.
what happened at the end. So they just like try to like they do everything to try to get Steph the ball. But it's like they
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
like thrown in a few Wiggins plays
100%.
because he's literally
100%.
their only other scorer. So it's like they should
Yeah.
have played him a few more
Yeah.
times.
No, they should have 100% had more plays
Yeah.
where they just use Steph as a decoy. Like you just
Yeah.
have him run around, right? If he
Exactly.
gets
Like you
open, he's
make him
open.
do
But
yeah,
if
exactly.
not,
You make him do something complicated regardless, right?
yeah.
You make him like
Yeah.
do some crazy cuts, right? And
Exactly.
then you
Because he'd
just
be
go
doing
through
that
it.
shit anyway.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
then you
like,
just attack with someone else.
yeah. And it's like if he gets open, great. That's a wide
Yeah.
open Steph
Dude,
Curry pass. That's amazing.
especially
But
the
then if not,
fact
someone
that
else is
they
open.
put they put literally
Yeah.
2 to 3 guys on him at any possession, right?
Legit. They just swarm him.
Literally, if he's even 1 foot from the line, they're
Yeah.
gonna put 3 dudes on him. So
100%.
it's like you just
100%.
need to use his gravity a little bit more. They weren't using it properly.
Exactly.
You could use it a lot better. Yeah, honestly. I think
Exactly.
another thing too is it's awkward. His gravity is awkward sometimes because 3-point line gravity is weird, right? Because what ends up happening is he approaches the three line, right? So they double team him, and as he escapes, sometimes the help defender comes too, right, and blocks him
Hmm.
out. So
Yeah.
it's hard for him to throw a pass above, right? He's not LeBron's height,
Yeah.
so he can't get the ball over a lot of the time, right? Like that's where
Yeah.
a lot of the
Facts.
turnovers happen. He gets trapped and then he
Yeah.
tries to pass it out and someone intercepts it, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
because there's the help defender and then that dude's already always there to help intercept the ball.
Yeah. No. Facts.
So I think
Facts.
that's like one weakness too is like Steph's like small. If he was LeBron's side and had that range,
Yeah.
he could easily throw it over the top. And that's what LeBron
Yeah.
does all the time, right? If they're
Yeah.
double teaming him on the corner, he'll just throw it over the
He just
top and
yeah.
it
He just
doesn't matter
yeah.
for him, right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I
Hmm.
think that's another weakness.
You know, because like, bro, like just watching Steph play though, it's crazy the type of shit he does.
Dude,
Like
it's so
he
yeah,
just like the shot, like the threes he takes, like on paper, that's a terrible shot.
yeah.
But that like he shoots that shit consistently and makes it consistently, which is
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean
Like with a
it's a
defender in
thing.
his
It's
face,
like
it's not even wide open. Like if it's wide open, like obviously you see a bunch of players do that. Like LeBron shoots that shit wide open,
yeah.
but it's like he has people like in his grill and he just
Yeah.
pops it. I'm like, yo,
Legit like
different.
there's sometimes there's 2-3 guys right in front of him,
Yeah,
and his release
legit,
is so quick that
bro.
it
It's
just gets off,
insane.
and
It's
he
insane.
it's in the rim by the time they even
Yeah,
realize, you know what I'm saying? And
legit.
you saw even the Lakers Warriors game, you saw LeBron
Yeah.
guarding him a few times, and
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's right there. It's good defense.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of
No.
defenders play good
Yeah.
defense on Steph, and they can't do
Yeah.
anything about it. Good
Bro, like
offense
even
always beats good defense.
Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks was going to
Yeah.
work. He played such
Dude,
a good game. But like
dude, that's why I was saying, like, Steph didn't go off that much because Dylan Brooks was
Dylan
good.
Brooks,
Like,
yeah,
he stayed dude, he
he's
fights through
solid.
screens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He,
No,
like,
he's an
actually
amazing
fights.
defender. He's such a good
Like,
defender.
dude, that's why they took Schroeder off of, Steph, and then they
Yeah,
just took him
yeah,
out of the game. They're like, "Dude, you can't guard
yeah.
this guy."
Yeah,
Like, that's
legit.
why LeBron had to guard
Legit.
him at the end
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because
Facts.
no one could guard Steph. Like, basically, they just needed LeBron's big body to get on him.
Bro, yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Cause, bro, yeah, no, that shit was nuts. Cause like Steph
Yeah.
was like, whenever I watch him play, I'm always like reminded how much better he is than everyone else.
Yeah.
Cause like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, no, Dame's a good shooter, Steph's a good shooter. Like they're a bunch of good shooters. But then when you watch him play, you're like, nah, this dude's just different. It's just
No,
like
yeah,
it's just different.
he's on
Like
another level
crazy
because
shit.
it's all about conversion and the way you convert, right? It's like
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
Dame, he's popping in over people, but he's getting his shots off of pick and roll a lot of the time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, 90% of the time. And then
Right.
what happens with Steph is that, like, he'll go off pick and roll, but then he'll be surrounded by 3 guys, right? Right when you pick, you bring that other
Mhm.
defender too,
Facts. Facts.
right? So that other defender, he's also focused on Steph because the other dude's Draymond. Who cares about Draymond, right?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
leave
100%.
Draymond wide open on the 3. No one
100%.
cares. So
Yeah.
then that dude comes over, and then the help defender is also there. So then it's 3 guys swarming. But then even with 3 guys, he just pops a 3, and it doesn't matter.
Facts.
He's at 30 feet and just goes
Facts.
boom, and
100%.
it's in the hoop. It's crazy.
100%, man. The planes gotta stay. I think like LeBron was talking his
You
shit
think it's
about it,
legit?
but I think
Do you
it's
think it's
fire.
legit? I
I think
think
it's so
it
fire.
was legit this time because I think honestly the Lakers Warriors game saved the whole plan, I think.
True. I think
What do
even
you think?
what was the Wizards and fuck, who did they play first?
That
Who's
first
7th seed? Boston.
Pacers.
No, the Boston
Oh,
game was fun.
Boston.
That game was
Yeah,
lit.
but that was one-sided though.
Yeah,
That was
true,
Jason Tatum
true.
just went off, so it wasn't that crazy.
Even Memphis and Spurs was solid. That was a solid game.
Nah, dude, who cared about that game, dude?
I mean, people didn't
You were
care, but
enjoying
like
that game, dude? No one cared
it
about
was a
that game.
solid
Let's be
game. Like
real.
it was cool. It was
Everyone
cool.
only games people cared about were whatever the Lakers were in or the Warriors were in. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, I mean, true, true. But I think like because I feel like either way, especially in the West, you're gonna have a couple teams that are in the play-in that are gonna be
Yeah,
solid ass teams. So like obviously
exactly.
this season's kind of fucked in terms of standings just because of injuries and everything. But like even otherwise, I could totally see a play-in with like the Pelicans in there. Obviously, Memphis is probably gonna be in there still.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Spurs in there. You're gonna have solid ass teams in the play-ins, and
Mhm.
most like on the West for sure they're gonna be lit. East, it obviously depends. There might be kind of trash, but
Yeah, dude, I don't
I feel
know.
like I feel like I feel like they'll be decent.
We'll see. I think if they're I don't know if next year is gonna be similar to this where a lot of top teams like fell, right?
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
the top teams fell off. Like you can see like yeah, exactly like the Wizards, dude. The Wizards should have been so much better,
yeah. No,
right? If
hundred
you look
percent,
at it, the
100%.
Wizards should have easily been
On
like
paper, yeah,
5th
for
or
sure,
6th,
for
easy,
sure.
right? So
Yeah,
it didn't make any sense why they're 8th, right? So right now
yeah,
they're 8th and they're facing the Nets, right?
yeah,
they might not even win one game, but it's like
yeah. Philly
why are they that low is because of all this COVID stuff
injuries,
going on.
right,
So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, like especially even with Phoenix Lakers, like
Mhm.
Lakers should be higher. Like Phoenix should not have to
Dude,
play
yeah,
the Lakers in the first round.
Lakers would
Like that's a
either be
wreck.
1 or 2. Yeah, the
That's a
Lakers would
wreck.
either be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But Phoenix was a surprise. They would have maybe been like they would 3rd or 4th probably right
Yeah,
now
yeah, no,
my
no.
is my
Dude, I
guess.
call
Yeah.
that shit. You still owe me Taco Bell, by the way. Well,
Dude, hell
we
nah,
have to
dude.
put that shit in.
Hell
Dude, you
nah,
just
dude.
admitted they would have been top 4 at least. They would still be top 4. 100%.
Yeah, no, they'd be top 4, but the fact that they're one right now is BS, dude. They should
They're
not be one.
two.
Do
They're
you
two.
do you really do you even think they'll make it out? They won't make it out of the first round, right?
Well, yeah,
So
no, dude. Yeah, they're
the
talking. They're
fact
playing
that
the
they're a
fucking
one,
Lakers.
that the fact that they're no, they're the second seed.
Second, yeah,
The fact that they're the second seed is total BS, dude. They're not a second seed. It's so
dude.
BS.
Okay, but you said they would barely make the playoffs. That's what your stupid ass said.
Dude, they might. Dude, all right, think about this.
They would not be eighth.
Dude, all right, so let's just put in perspective what happened this season, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think nothing happened to them this season at all. I don't think they ever lost any of their dudes. I'm trying to think.
No,
Right?
CP
I think
was
only
out.
No. When was he out?
Ayton was out. CP had a some hamstring issue, right?
No. When?
Was that out this season? I swear he
No,
had
dude,
some
that was
like
last season,
hamstring.
dude.
Oh, I don't know.
Or
But like
was it
I
a
know Ayton was
quad?
out.
Dude, but he was only
was
out for a
definitely
few games. Aiden was out, but who cares about Aiden, dude? They have
Dude, he's
D-Book
going
and
off.
CP.
He went off today.
Dude,
He went
who
off
cares?
today.
Dude, he's not that good, dude. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how good he is. He's not that good. I think Aiden's super overrated. He should not have gone number one. I've
Oh
like
yeah,
stuck to that.
no, that's true.
He
That's
went number
true.
one
That's
for
true.
no reason. He
Oh
went
yeah,
number
yeah,
one
no,
for
that's
no
a fact.
reason.
That's
I'll
a
stick to
fact.
that ish.
That's 100%
Like
a fact.
Luka should have gone number one all day.
For sure.
Dude,
For sure.
think about it, dude. All right.
Luka
This
or
ends the
Trae
argument
Young?
because
Luka, Trae Young, second.
Luka and D-Book on the same team.
Bro, yeah, no, that would have been nuts.
Like that ends the argument.
That
I don't
would
know
have
why
been
they ever.
nuts. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Dude, someone asked where I got the Naruto hoodie from. I think I got it from like TJ Maxx or something.
Naruto.
So, yeah,
True.
so that is just lit.
True.
So, yeah, no, I just randomly got it from one day, like it was on sale, so I snagged it real quick.
That's legit.
But yeah, that all right.
yeah.
I would admit I'm wrong on how high they would be.
Yeah, no, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm hella wrong on that.
You owe me Taco Bell. That's the
yeah,
that's the end of that.
Basically, I owe you that ish, but no, dude, they're way too high right now, dude.
You know, they're definitely yeah. Because honestly, do you honestly think the Clippers tanked seed wise?
Yeah, hell yeah, they did.
Lakers?
Dude, they're not. They don't want to play the Lakers in the first. They knew they would have gotten like not swept, but it would have taken maybe 6 games. And
yeah, 6.
Yeah,
like because I feel like if everything was somewhat normal, Phoenix would still be like in the top 5. Because I would say Lakers, Clippers, Denver.
I think the Mavs would also be higher.
Mavs could possibly be higher. Mavs are iffy. They could possibly be higher. Warriors,
I think they'd be higher.
Warriors, if they were fully healthy, for sure will be higher. And then I would put Phoenix right there. So that's like 5-6.
Well, no, Warriors doesn't matter. What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Clay can't just randomly be healthy right now.
No. I'm saying if they were healthy, like if they were fully healthy, the Warriors would be higher than would be.
No, I'm saying like for this season, if there wasn't COVID,
just Rona shit. Okay, yeah.
Just COVID.
True.
I think the Lakers would easily be better. Clippers would also be better.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I think either way they would have
Nuggets would have been
top
better.
5, top 4, top 5.
But I mean, I guess Nuggets it wouldn't have changed that much, but they would have been better. It would be better for sure. But basically the top 3 would be them, and basically Suns wouldn't. Maybe they'd be in probably 4th or 5th. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they'd really be. They're really a 4th or 5th seed, but they're second right now, which doesn't. Yeah, it's not fitting for them. But dude, the Jazz are number 1. Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's wild. I think that's the wildest shit.
If Lakers went to 8th, they would have swept the Jets. I think.
Oh, for a fact, especially without
with
Donovan
Mitchell out right now,
bro.
They would have swept them. They would have been swept. They're so lucky that we didn't lose the first game. They're so lucky. They're so lucky.
Like, bro, Memphis. Granted, it was like they only won by like 2 or 3.
Yeah,
but it's like Memphis is trash compared to the Lakers. Like Lakers would have blown them out. Like it would not have been close.
Memphis is literally it's Dylan Brooks and Ja Morant. Think about that. Dude, what even is that, dude? If those two are your
Valanciunas is solid.
Valanciunas is pretty decent. Yeah, he's pretty he can score.
Yeah.
But if those two are your best two players, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like
No,
that's
yeah.
not even a comparison, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Jazz, dude, the
Dude,
Jazz are
I enjoy
fraudulent,
watching
in my
Memphis play
opinion.
though. Or not Memphis.
Dude,
I enjoy
Memphis is
watching
nice.
John Morant. I enjoy watching John
Yeah,
Morant play.
John Morant. John Morant is
Memphis as a
the
whole,
Memphis
but
Grizzlies. Yeah, hopefully
yeah,
Jaren Jackson Jr. is healthy next year.
for yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
he's
Because
really
like
good.
he seems like he seems very like kind of shaky. I don't even think rusty is
Yeah,
the
no,
right
it's
word. He
dude.
just
He
doesn't
he
feel
missed like the
confident.
entire season
Yeah,
basically. Yeah,
exactly. He's not.
he
He's
missed
not
the whole
playing
season,
confident.
so he's not
Yeah,
back in form yet. So
exactly.
next season I hope he'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch Brooklyn? Brooklyn, Boston?
No, I didn't see it, but I saw they won pretty easily.
Yeah, and I watched I
Was it
watched a
close?
good portion. I watched like the first half. First half, Boston was like playing really, really well. And then
Okay.
I guess Brooklyn started taking over. But there was one this is when I knew. I was
I
like,
mean
okay,
the
Katie's good.
versus the Wizards, right? Wasn't it versus the Wizards?
Brooklyn? Nah, Boston.
Oh, Brooklyn's second. Never mind. Yeah, they were versus
Yeah.
Boston. Holy crap. Oh no,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the 76ers Wizards game for some
Oh
reason.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but that game, I knew when Katie was solid was because he took a charge from Marcus Smart. He landed
Yeah.
straight on his shoulder, but then he just got
Oh
up.
yeah, I saw a
So,
video of that.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
So I was like,
he
okay, Katie's
landed really weirdly, but it looks like he
yeah,
just like sprung back. It wasn't even an
yeah,
issue.
yeah. And I think just the fact that he even like attempted that shit, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, he's good. Like in terms of at least confidence, his
Mhm.
legs are right, or at least it isn't apparent enough for me to be like, oh, he's so shook about it, which is dope. So
Some dude said, "Do I have to pay for the thing?" What thing, dude? I don't know
for
what thing you're
Twitch, no,
talking
it's
about.
free. You just have to
No,
follow, I think.
Twitch is free. Just go
Yeah,
click
just
it.
come through. Just come through. Come through. um, but yeah, nah, I think yeah, that I lost my train of thought.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
But yeah, nah, Brooklyn, Katie looks very solid.
Did all
Boston,
three of
dude,
them play today?
yeah, all three of them played.
Oh, okay.
It was yesterday. Yeah. They combined for like 80 some points out of
Yeah.
like the rest of the team only had like 20 some points.
Dude,
They
that's
legit
insane. Dude,
carried the load.
the only team I see stop like at least somewhat stopping them is the Bucks. They're only gonna have
The
a problem with the
Bucks.
Bucks. That's
What
it.
about dude? I was watching Philly play. I didn't watch the whole
No, I
game,
think they're gonna wreck
but
Philly
yeah, Philly doesn't look that good.
because
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm completely focused on matchups. So look at the Philly matchup, right?
Yeah.
So no one can guard Embiid,
Mhm.
but
No one's guarding
on the other
Harden.
side, yeah, on the other side, Ben Simmons is gonna guard Durant,
KD.
right?
Yeah.
And then Embiid has no one to guard. Embiid's gonna be guarding like DeAndre Jordan or someone, right? Like someone useless. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like he's gonna be a null on the defensive end, right? Maybe
Yeah,
he's
or
gonna
like
stop
Blake.
some of like
It's
maybe
gonna
he's
be
gonna
like
stop some
guarding
of like
Blake.
Harden's or Kyrie's drives, maybe,
He's gonna
right?
be a bunch
Maybe
of
he's gonna be
help.
kind of a
Yeah, just gonna be a
he's gonna
bunch
be a
of
rim
help.
presence basically, right? So they're not gonna get easy layups and stuff, but like
Mhm.
that there's no matchup there, right?
Yeah.
All Ben Simmons can only guard one guy, and then Tobias. What
Yeah.
is Tobias Harris? He'll guard Harden, but it's like he's not gonna slow Harden down
Yeah.
at all,
Nah,
right? Like he's
facts.
not that good of a
Yo,
defender.
Harris went
So
off today though. Like
yeah, I
I
mean
was
he can
watching, like he
score.
would went,
He can score.
bro. He was going crazy.
He can score, but I'm focused on like stopping the Nets. Like you got to stop the
Yeah,
Nets, right?
yeah, no, no,
But at
facts.
least the Bucks, they have Giannis to guard KD. They
Mm-hmm.
got Drew Holiday to guard Kyrie, and then they got Middleton to guard Harden.
Middleton, yeah,
It's such a good. It's such a
facts,
like
yeah, not
they're
100%,
solid. They're such solid defenders
one
that they could
thousand
actually
percent,
slow them down enough where on the other side they can get some offense. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
facts. No, that
Versus like
matchup is
yeah,
literally going to be offense versus defense because
exactly.
it's like Bucks are
So
very solid on defense. Brooklyn obviously is amazing on offense.
it's a perfect matchup almost like
Yeah,
the way I'm seeing it. So like I
for
think that's
sure.
why they're the only team that can. I think they'll be able to
For
slow
show.
down the Nets, and luckily for Philadelphia, Nets have to face the Bucks.
Yeah, no,
Right? So that's so good for them. Like even if the Nets win, which I think they are,
mm-hmm.
I think that
Yeah,
they're gonna be tired, dude. They're gonna be tired.
yeah,
I think
no,
that
they're gonna
might
be
go.
dead.
it's gonna
It's gonna
minimum
go
go
distance
6
for
games,
sure.
probably
Yeah,
7.
for sure, for sure.
Probably 7, but, I would say min 6, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
after that,
And it's gonna be a hard fought 6.
then
It's gonna be a
Philadelphia is gonna
tough
might
6.
also take them 7. Dude, it's gonna
Yeah,
they're gonna be tired. They're gonna be
gonna be
tired for sure. They
wrecked
have to
for
face both of them.
sure. Yeah, no, 100%. Um, but yeah, no, I think, bro, dude, playoffs are lit. Playoffs are stupid lit.
Yeah,
This
facts.
season, like this is, I think this is the first time in a while every single game has been mad close.
Yeah.
Like
No, dude,
literally
that's what I'm
every
saying.
single game
These
won.
games have all been close, and I'm like, I think it's because what we were talking about earlier is like, no one has real chemistry yet. It's like they're
Yeah.
developing.
Hmm.
Everyone's gonna develop
Yeah,
chemistry, and
for sure.
by the time we get to the finals, I think that'll be the best basketball. That's gonna be
Oh
so good.
yeah.
The finals
Yeah,
are gonna
it's
be
gonna be
amazing.
lit. It's gonna be lit. This could be, like
I
these
think,
playoffs are gonna be amazing for sure.
dude, these ratings are all gonna be up, I think, this
Oh
year
yeah,
because
for a fact. For a
everyone
fact.
because there's multiple team like every team's good in the playoffs
Yeah.
right now. I think
100%.
everyone's hyped about it. Like
Mhm.
the top 3 in the East are good, and then like the top like 6, 5, 6 in the
Yeah.
West are legit, right? So it's
Legit.
like,
Mhm. That along with dude, I honestly think fans being back, even though it's not full
yeah,
capacity yet, just
yeah,
like
they're gonna
actual
be
fan
crazy
noise,
because it's
bro.
gonna
Actual
be
fan noise is the best.
it's something else, dude. Like, um,
Like, bro,
little yeah, dude. In literally the Warriors Lakers game, like that was
bro.
crazy.
It
You know what
was
I'm saying?
bro.
Like
Chase Center was
that was
rocking,
insane, right?
rocking,
And even the
bro.
Warriors Grizzlies game, that was
Yeah,
crazy, right?
bro.
Like there's
Yes.
all those people in there, like it was going off, and then like how when John Morant hit the game winner, and it was
Bro.
just dead.
Ooh,
Like everyone was shocked.
ooh.
Everyone was shocked. It was crazy.
Bro, it was amazing.
Yeah,
Especially today, dude. MSG. Like, because I think MSG so far has been like the biggest number of people, because that was like
yeah,
30K. So like that especially, and also like you saw celebrities there. You saw
yeah.
Tracy Morgan, you saw Spike Lee. So like,
Hmm.
bro, that show's lit. Like I
Yeah.
forgot, like I genuinely forgot, and then like I started watching it, and I was just smiling the whole time. I was like, yo, this is so fucking fire. Like I forgot how lit it was with fans.
Dude.
Like
Yeah,
especially like
especially like, dude,
the random chants.
it's
Like, dude,
MSG too.
bro,
It's
yeah,
like it's
Mecca.
always something
Oof,
spectacular,
oof,
going down, and then Trae Young
exactly,
hits that game winner. Like it's
exactly.
perfect ending too, like for the first game,
Bro,
you know?
100%, 100%. Like you hear off rip the fuck Trey Young chants, and then randomly the defense chants, like go
Yeah,
Knicks chants. Like, bro, it was lit. It was so fire. And
legit.
then even Barclays, like the Brooklyn, like I forgot that's a
Mhm.
thing. I was like, yo, this is so fire. This is so fire.
Dude, it's I think that's also legit. It's like how Katie and Kyrie went to the Nets, but now like
Yeah.
everyone in New York's probably crazy right now. Like they got 2 teams to root
Yeah.
for right now. Like
Hmm.
they're probably going crazy.
Facts.
Like I
Facts.
wouldn't even be mad. Like if I'm a Knicks fan, I would definitely go to a Nets game too. Like I wouldn't care.
Yeah,
Like
fuck it,
that'd
fuck
be
it,
so lit.
fuck it. Yeah, no, for sure. I still think though, Knicks games 100% more lit.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
I'm
because
not
I
sure.
mean MSG.
They might be less lit as we go on. Than the
Oh,
Nets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
maybe.
I don't know how many. I guess there's still a lot of there's so many Knicks fans. They're just like dumb because like the Knicks were so trash. They did,
Yeah,
like they're just like, yo, we're Knicks fans forever, right? But
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
Because like,
like now that they're good, people are gonna come back. But it's like the
yeah,
Nets are also good, so I feel like there's these converters, dude. There's the
true,
converters that are now Nets fans.
true,
You know what I'm
true,
saying? Like how there's
true.
always some bandwagon dudes
Yeah, yeah.
that are
Facts,
always hopping on.
facts.
So I guarantee you there's some bandwagon Nets
Yeah,
fans pulling
for
up now.
sure, for sure. Like, cause cause there's some like actual diehard Knicks fans.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, at the same time, I'm sure there's a bunch of wishy-washy fans. They're like, "Hey,
Exactly. Like
Brooklyn
that's why
salute."
I'm thinking the Nets also like the Nets are just gonna make it further. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be all dude,
yeah,
maybe all of them will convert once the Knicks lose. They might lose
yo,
this series because Trae Young's
bro,
going off. So they
Trey
might be out in
Young.
the first round, but that's pretty impressive though that the Knicks
Oh
are
yeah,
finally back in the
hmm,
playoffs since
yeah,
Melo. Since Melo.
legit,
That's
legit.
crazy.
Yeah, and it's also like, bro, this I honestly do think though that the fucking Hawks are gonna win just because on paper they're the much better team. I think
Yeah.
I don't see the
I don't
Knicks
know.
winning,
I
but it's
guess they're
still
pretty. Trae Young's definitely the best player on the court. So
yeah,
best player
yeah,
on the court usually wins.
yeah,
He's easily the best.
exactly.
Julius Randle's not that far back, but yeah, Trae
He
Young's
played
definitely
like
better.
yeah. I mean, again, the first game Julius Randle played like shit, so
Yeah.
like he wasn't Julius
Dude,
Randle.
also this is probably his first playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't think
it
he's been in the
is.
playoffs, right? Ever.
It is. Yeah,
So that might be it might be the nerves. So we'll
yeah.
see.
It
But
could
it
be
was
that
also
too.
Trae Young's first, but he went off.
Yeah,
So it didn't
yeah,
matter
dude.
for him.
Ice Tray,
Dude, but
Ice Tray.
he's a walking bucket, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, bro. That and I feel like he probably also feels off like hate, fan hate. I
Yeah,
bet like the
he
fuck Trey Young just
he
like
definitely does.
sparked it in him. Like
Yeah, he
that
was
that's
like, dude,
gotta
let
spark
me
you.
just kill him right now. Like, let me
Yeah,
just kill
bro.
him.
Like he's
I've
he's
always
from
wanted to
that.
be in that. I've always wanted to be in
Yeah.
that scenario where it's just
No,
like, yo,
exactly.
you just know everyone's
Exactly.
against you, and
Yeah,
you just
bro.
want to go
Ooh,
off and just
just the
kill them.
villain,
Like
bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah, because he has that Mamba cloth. He
Yeah,
comes from that
for
shit
sure.
too. So I know he's like, oh, let's go. Because
Dude,
that's
also,
why
dude.
even when Shaq and Chuck and them when they were interviewing him
Hmm.
post game, I was like, oh yeah, no, I heard the FU chants. Like I heard it
Yeah,
first in Oklahoma, and now I heard it here. So that's why at
yeah,
the end I had to be like, hey, why are you guys so
yeah.
quiet
No,
now?
yeah, exactly. And he's just
I was
like,
like,
wait, I
ugh.
don't hear these chants anymore. Let me hear
Yeah, I
him
don't hear
again.
him.
Let
He
me
was like,
hear him
yeah,
again.
I wanted to hear FU again. I was like, yo, this guy's
Yeah,
cold. This
dude,
guy's
that
so
was
cold.
crazy. That's
That's
such a hard
so
moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
That's
Also,
bro.
the
Oof.
last play was crazy. If you think
Yeah.
about, so he just handled, dude. He handled like left to right like 7 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Literally, he went back and forth, and then
Yeah.
suddenly he just broke free. Like looks like they weren't predicting that he'd literally drive, right. They thought he was gonna
Mm-hmm.
pull up, but
Pull.
he was
Yeah.
gone. So he basically
Yeah.
went to his right and just went right to the rim, and they were not
100%.
ready. Dude,
Yeah.
there's two guys on him, and
Yeah.
both those dudes were too slow. I don't even know
Yeah.
who was guarding him, but like,
No,
dude,
because
there's way too
even
slow.
Kenny Smith
Yeah,
said he was like in that moment, you live with a deep three. Like
yeah,
you don't want him to drive because like if he drives, you know that he has a floater, he has this, he has that. He has a
yeah,
layup package. So you much rather force him to shoot that deep three and like just live with it. Because like
exactly.
if he hits that, then it's like, I mean, that's an amazing shot. That's crazy.
Mhm.
But the closer he gets to the rim, the higher the chance gets. Especially when you know
Yeah,
Trae Young can shoot
exactly.
a
And then
floater.
and then it was a layup, right? It's
Yeah,
easy.
it's a floater.
One dude's asking what we're talking about. So we're talking about the NBA playoffs right now.
Yeah.
Um, if you're interested in what we're talking about, check out Neverland Podcast, link in bio. We're hopefully gonna be
Facts.
live like every Sunday, right? Sunday nights.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
check us out. Link is in bio. Yeah. And
Yep.
we're also live on Twitch right now. So
Yeah. So
if you
tune
want to
into the
check us out
Twitch.
on Twitch, check us
Oh yeah,
out. Yeah.
no, actually tune into the Twitch and then follow the Discord because then on Discord
Yeah,
you'll know
facts.
everything real
And join
quick.
our Discord too. Yeah, facts.
Right, quick plug, quick plug.
Quick
Um,
plug.
but let's see. Any other crazy series? I don't like. I feel like it's just weird, just because it's
Yeah.
like everyone's
Oh, yeah, let's just
rusty.
talk Clippers real quick.
Oh, true.
So Clippers
Hey,
dropped
Luca,
game 1 again. Dude, Luca's
big
crazy.
Luca,
Luca
big
went off.
Luca energy.
He didn't go crazy, but he went off.
Yeah, it
But
was
dude,
lit,
Pandemic P's back. What do you think?
bro. He
Pandemic
back
P's,
in full
dude,
effect.
he's trending
Back
again.
in
He's
full
trending on
effect.
Twitter. He's trending on Twitter
Yeah,
again.
dude.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, no. Did you see a Disney was trending? Like
yes,
A capital D Disney. I was like,
dude, that's
yo,
hilarious. Dude, Dude, it's crazy how people
pandemic
go
P,
at
man.
AD, but he just had like one of the best playoff series, like playoff runs in his life.
Literally last year.
He
Yeah.
averaged like 28, like 8 and
Dude,
something. Like,
I think that's what makes it so funny though. Cause
yeah.
it's like A Disney, they were like, oh shit, in the bubble, this dude's a monster. But like
Yeah, but right now he's
post that,
trash, right?
just
Yeah.
garbage,
He's been so bad. But
bro. But yeah, nah, the Clippers, dude, honestly, it's just Kawhi. Kawhi is legit the only one playing. You can't rely on
dude,
anyone else to
did you
play.
see Kawhi's dunk and then how Morris and PG were like
Bro, so fucking head ass, bro. You
Bro,
know what was
it was
actually
so bad.
did you see Luca when he got the N1 on
No.
Patrick Beverly?
Oh
He just
yeah, I
turned
saw that.
straight to him and was like, "You're too fucking small." I was like,
He's
"Oh,
too
that's
small. I
hard."
saw that.
Hard.
And no, it's like didn't Pat Bev like fall off him a little bit, right? He like
Yeah. He like
right?
he like
He like
Luca
backed
legit
off a
just
little bit, right? Yeah,
Luca
because
just did this shit.
he
He
like
was like,
fell
"Fuck
backwards a
off
little
me."
bit, and then he's just like, "Yo,
Yeah,
you're too small, dude."
too
Dude,
fucking
it's true,
small.
dude. That dude, Pat Bev is barely 6 feet tall, man. Like, are you kidding me? He can't guard
You
Luca.
menace.
Luca's like 7 inches taller than him, easy.
Yeah, dude. He's legit a Black Air Force One in human form.
Yeah,
That's legit
yeah,
Patrick
exactly, dude.
Beverly.
Dude,
Like,
Pat Bev is a mosquito, dude. Like he
bro,
literally he plays like a
100%.
mosquito. Like he's gonna
100%.
tap you up on your arms. He's gonna get physical with you. He's gonna try to get underneath you, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna try to like cut off your basically your lateral movement a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, what
Yeah.
does that actually do? Like I'll literally pull up over you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll
Exactly.
I'll go
Exactly.
through you. It doesn't matter. Like you're too
Exactly.
small.
Yeah. No, see, the reason why I love the "you're too fucking small" because it's so
Yeah.
direct. Because a lot of people are like, they're indirect about it. They're like, "Oh, they're too small," or he'll be like,
Yeah.
"Bro, get off me," or some
No,
shit like that.
I love
But
when they
he's
go
literally
to the
stared
floor
him
and they're
down.
like,
Yeah, he just
I
stares
love
him
when they do
down.
that too. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, "Yeah, no, that's too cold. That's so cold." But, dude, how do you think that series is gonna go, though? You think Mavericks might actually win?
They might pull it out. Let's see if Pandemic P consists, like stays consistent. Dude, the
Yeah.
thing is like not even Pandemic P is consistent, dude.
Yeah, no, that's what
Like,
I'm saying. Like, it's literally
dude,
just
sometimes
Kawhi.
like who knows next game Paul George could go for 30. But then
Yeah.
again he could go 14, like
Yeah, bro,
0 for
you never
14,
know.
like
Legit never know. Legit, because like, dude, in the
so
second half, he actually played amazing. Or not
yeah.
amazing, but he's played like
He
he played
played
well.
decent, right? Like normal,
Yeah,
yeah, pretty decent.
like, because I remember, like, the first quarter, he was hitting fucking air balls. He airball back to back, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like, he airballed back to back, and then Kawhi was like, "Alright, let me just take over just so it's somewhat
Mhm.
competitive." And then Kawhi took over for a bit, and then there's only so much he can do after a while.
Dude,
But, bro,
it's
yeah, nah.
it's
Also,
something
dude,
else, dude.
Mavericks, dude, from 3, they were hot from
Dude,
3.
all yeah, they were good from dude, you know who played terrible? Also Porzingis, dude.
Oh, yeah, Porzingis played like
Porzingis played
trash.
horrible.
Played like
Dude,
trash.
you know what's crazy is his game's totally different from when he came into the league, dude. When he
Mhm.
came into the league, he was taking mid-range, he was
Yeah.
getting to the bucket, he was dunking on people, like, he's totally a different
Yeah.
player. Now he just shoots threes. He's so useless.
Legit. Legit. No,
He
he's
became
actually
like
trash.
you know what he is now? He's a glorified, like, Brook Lopez, dude. Like,
I was legit about to
all
say
he
Brook
does dude,
Lopez.
he's just
Yeah.
tall for no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
he
He just
might block
shoots.
someone, like, once, right? Like, and he
Yeah.
just shoots threes, and it's like, dude, you're
Legit.
so useless for being 7 feet
Bro,
tall.
bro, it's
Like,
so
what are you even
bad.
doing?
So fucking bad. See, because it's like, I get it. Maybe it's because of injuries. He doesn't want to, get
Yeah.
all
I
inside. But
guess
it's
it's
like,
because he
dude,
just gets injured too much now where he
yeah,
just doesn't even wanna deal with, like,
yeah.
physical
Like it could
contact.
be that, but
So,
it's like,
yeah, I
bro,
think
that's
that's
like,
what it might be. But it's like, dude,
man,
like, go inside, like, use your height a little bit. Like,
bro, yeah, you
even
sound
at
fucking
least
feet
get to the
tall.
mid-range and pop it over
Yeah,
someone. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, don't just
yeah,
shoot threes. No one's
exactly.
shooting
Because
threes
it's like,
only. Like,
literally all you have to do, just hit the Kobe every time. Literally
yeah.
just a little fade every single
Yeah,
time.
dude,
No
literally
one's
just do what
blocking that.
KD does. What does KD do?
Yeah,
He
like no
uses
one's
his height
blocking
to
that. Yeah,
pull up to the free throw line and you pop a
exactly,
mid-range 15 footer. Like, that's all you need to
exactly,
do.
bro. Like, because yeah, you're fucking 7 feet tall. No one's blocking it. First
And
off,
no one's guarding you.
you
Yeah.
just turn and pull. Like,
Dude, that's also why, like, he's good at shooting threes, but he's streaky as hell.
yeah,
He's super
yeah,
streaky, right? Like
for
the
sure.
three has to fall for him to have a good game.
Yeah,
And it's like, dude, that shouldn't
exactly.
be the case. You should be able to
Mhm.
literally go inside so easily.
Yeah,
Dude, also like
yeah,
he's 7 feet tall and he's quick too, right? Like
yeah.
he
It's
could
like
get to the rack pretty
fluid
easily,
for sure.
right?
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like he just doesn't do it. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, I
Bro.
basically I liked his game before he
Yeah.
got injured.
No,
And then after
100%.
he got injured, he's just been
100%.
trash.
Yeah,
He's been
because it's
trash.
like also, yeah, yeah. I forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Shit. You said something about damn, what did you say? No,
What?
no, I forgot. I blanked
What did I
out.
say?
Oh,
Oh,
so yeah, I don't remember. It was basically him being that tall. It's like you have to let the game come to you. If you're just
yeah.
jacking up threes, there's no way the game comes to you.
It's not gonna come to you.
Like
Yeah.
you have to start off like granted if you're hot for three, then that's great. Then you can keep shooting all for
Hmm.
it. But it's like otherwise you have to get like a couple free throws in. You have to shoot a little mid range. You have to get a layup in. You have to like get a dunk. Like you have to like slowly expand out.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
like you're not Steph. Like Steph can
Hmm.
like first game you could just shoot that shit and
Yeah.
it's a good shot. But like for regular, especially a Porzingis, you can't do that.
No. No. It doesn't work like
So it's
that.
like
So
if you don't even let the game come to you, you're gonna be trash
it's
at
dumb,
the
dude.
end
I
of
don't
the
know.
day.
Like some people's games, dude, it doesn't make any sense. It's like you know, what they need to work on. They just don't work
Yeah,
on it. I'm like, dude,
bro,
what are you doing?
100%, 100%.
Like
Oh, that brings me to oh wait, no, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
it's like my best example is Giannis, right? Like
Yeah,
he's been working on his three, like I think too much. Like,
yeah,
dude, who like we've talked about this like I
bro. This man
think like
airballed a
90
free
times,
throw.
right? And it's like,
It's like
dude,
you
work
airball a
on
free
two
throw.
things. Work on two things. Drawing, like basically, like he could when he draws foul, hit the free throws, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
just improve them a little bit, right? Like just
Mhm.
a little bit, like get them
Yeah.
where you're shooting 70%, right? Like at least get
Yeah.
them to LeBron level where LeBron bricks a lot of them, but he makes them sometimes, right?
Exactly.
Like at least he's making them
More often
sometimes,
than
right?
not. Yeah, more often than
But
not,
Giannis is, especially in clutch moments, he's missing them.
bro.
Like he just goes
Especially,
over 2 a lot of the
bro,
time.
he like that's why that game went to overtime.
Yeah,
It's because he bricked 2 free
he
throws.
break 2 in a row,
Like
right? And it's like, dude, what are
bro.
you doing?
Or I think the
Like that's
one he
something
took like a 10
super
second.
straightforward.
That's a weird
Yeah,
ass rule. Did you see
yeah.
like the second
Also,
one? It was like
he
he
takes too
took like
long,
more than
right?
10
Yeah,
seconds. Yeah, I
he
was
takes
like,
way too long to shoot him
bro,
too. It's like he's trying to get himself
yeah,
zen, but it's like not working. Like
yeah,
just
yeah,
shoot the
bro.
ball,
It's
dude. Don't
crazy.
overthink it.
It's crazy.
He overthinks it way too much. Like
Yeah.
you could
That
see him like he's trying to
mhm.
focus. It's like,
No,
dude, that's not.
legit.
It should be muscle
Legit.
memory. It's not a focus. It's the
Yeah, you it's
reverse.
just yeah,
It's
exactly. It's just
zen.
you
It's
just go up.
what free throws are is zen and muscle memory. That's what
Yeah,
they are.
no,
That's why
100%.
Steph's so good at like he's
100%.
good because he's just he just turns his brain off and
Yeah,
just
you don't
shoots
think
and
about
it
it.
goes
Right.
in. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like
Exactly.
that's what Steph does, and that's why he's so good at
For
it.
sure. Like even that brings me to so today, yeah, today,
Yeah.
the way Philly was playing Ben Simmons was perfect. Like
Yeah.
so basically what they did with and when Embiid was on the floor, they would have three other shooters. They would
Hmm.
have Embiid on one block, Ben Simmons on the other block, and then just shooters. So essentially what was
Yeah.
happening, this is how they started playing in the second half and they started killing
Hmm.
them, right? They would have him beat on one post, he would be going to work. You can't double him. The guy guarding Ben Simmons can't double him because then Ben
Yeah.
Simmons got an easy ass dunk, right? Or it's like if you double Embiid, if he has the ball, you have a solid 3-point shooter just outside.
Yeah.
So it would always
Hmm.
either be Seth Curry, Danny Green, or
Or Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris, right? Yeah. So I was like, the way
Hmm.
they were just killing them, like
Yeah.
they were cooking, like it was crazy. And then what I also liked was when Embiid would sit, they would have they would definitely have Tobias Harris. Sometimes Ben Simmons would
Hmm.
sit or not, but then either way,
Yeah.
Tobias Harris would be eating when they're on the bench. He would just go
Yeah.
off. They'd be like, because like there's no one able to guard him.
Because that's his time. Yeah, that's his time to
Exactly.
go.
So he would just go crazy. And like he
Hmm.
was like I was like getting surprised whenever he missed. I was like, oh shit, he
Yeah.
actually missed this time. Like he was hot.
Tobias Harris is so good. Like, dude,
So
that's
good.
where they changed. That's why Doc Rivers was important. That they changed the way
Yeah.
they play, right? Because before, what
Yeah.
would happen is they would put Embiid just in the post, right? So then he'd
Mhm.
be deep in the post, basically.
Yeah.
And Ben Simmons would be top of the key. And then basically what would happen is Ben Simmons is completely ineffective, right? He
Exactly.
basically just
Exactly.
doesn't do anything. He's useless. So what Doc Rivers did was exactly what you're saying is like basically Ben Simmons, when he's within 5 feet of the basket, he has gravity, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he has zero gravity. Like no
Yeah.
one cares, right? When he's
Legit.
like 10 feet away, right? Like, but when he's 5 feet away, you actually care because now he
Yeah.
can get past you and dunk the ball,
So
right?
big and athletic.
So
Yeah.
that's all you care about, right?
Exactly.
So it's like
Dude, that's why he was
now
getting like tips in
when
and shit too.
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like,
So
yeah.
now when Embiid and Simmons are on either side of the post,
Yeah.
right? So now they both have gravity in that situation, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now you got a bunch of shooters.
Exactly.
Only thing is now like
Fire.
Embiid just needs to get his like outlet passes better. Embiid's passing is not that great, but
Yeah.
if he gets that better, dude, they're so good.
Yeah, but like also the best part about that is because of that offense, they would almost like at the start they were forcing Embiid. They couldn't double Embiid, right?
Yeah.
So now Embiid was just getting hot from mid range. He was cooking them, and so now when he's on the double team, because there was one play where he's just getting guarded by one dude, and then Bradley Beal goes to help. Embiid now he's like his shot's so good now he doesn't give a fuck about Embiid. About Bradley Beal. He just pulls it net.
Yeah.
So it's like now you've took up so much time. He's gotten hot. Now he doesn't care about the double team. So it's like unless like you're super pressing him, and then that's an easy ass outlet. He doesn't really have to like try too hard because he's so tall. Just like throws it over you. So it's like now you're just wrecking them. Like that, the way Doc Rivers has made that offense is beautiful now.
I
was like,
so much better.
This is how they should have.
They're actually using the strengths of each player. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Before, like, dude, they were just throwing together plays. It like it didn't make sense before.
Legit. Like now, it's how it's supposed to be. Basically,
yeah, it's how you're supposed to play basketball, basically, right? Like that's 100%. why they're winning.
100%. Like that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah.
Because when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, no, this is lit. This is how they should have been playing this whole time.
Yeah, facts. All right, last question before we hop.
Yeah.
If Nets win the title, who do you think is gonna be Finals MVP? Kyrie, Harden, or KD?
KD.
What if Harden goes off though?
Yeah, I was about to say Harden. That's the only thing. I think
what if Kyrie goes off? What if Kyrie averages 40 in the finals?
I think the way they use Harden's like the key piece to that offense.
Yeah.
But then KD's also just KD. So I could see either it being KD or Harden. I don't see it being Kyrie just because he's almost like the second fiddle. Where it's like it's either KD or
I think Kyrie
Harden,
is just a weapon.
Exactly.
I think Kyrie's more of a weapon.
Yeah.
And I guess KD is also, dude. That's the thing about there. I think they're just weapons, right? Like, and Harden's actually he's like the he's like the shooter, right?
Guard.
Like,
he's the actual point guard.
Kyrie and KD are the guns, right? And Harden's the one shooting them, right?
Yeah,
like
100%.
So he's orchestrating. All right, like Kyrie's open over here. Let me get it to him.
Right.
Kyrie just pops it, right? Like KD takes it from the 3 line, dribbles up to the free throw line, and hits a mid range, right? Like he just uses the weapons where they need to be used. You know, it's like he's 100%. Orchestrating the offense. Like that. That's why I think Harden could win Finals MVP.
Yeah, no, I could totally like. That's why, like, I said KD just instinctually, but I could totally see Harden winning it.
Dude, that would
like
be
Harden's probably the better pick
for Harden's career. Harden would basically he'd be easily thrown into everyone's top 50 now.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like before, he was probably like right outside for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For me, he was already in the top 50, but like for some people, he might not have cracked it because he doesn't have a championship. But dude, now with a championship, dude, he's easily
especially a Finals
maybe
MVP.
Like top 20. He could be top 20, dude. Like
100%.
He's that good.
100%. Like it's like, bro, he legit changes the game when he comes in. And dude, the crazy part is, dude, he's out of shape. He's so out of shape, but he's hooping.
Dude, he doesn't give an F. That's the thing. That's what I love about Harden. Like that's why I'm such a Harden fan. Dude, he's like giving an F about anything. Like he does not care what you think.
Fucks given.
He'll drop 40 on your head the next day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's the greatest part.
It's nuts.
He's a walking bucket. Like, dude, remember he missed a week of games for COVID? Like because he went to the club?
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't care. He dropped 40 the next day.
He's 40-point triple double.
This dude's literally inhumane, dude. Like he goes off.
Crazy.
It doesn't matter what time of day. You could wake him up at 4 a.m. He'll drop 40.
Oh, legit.
He's crazy.
He can literally control the game. like control the
Yeah.
tempo of the game. Like if he wants to speed up, the game's gonna speed up. If he wants to slow down, the game's gonna slow down. He
Yeah, dude, I
literally
feel like
decides the tempo of the
what's
game.
happened to Harden's game now is, dude, he plays like kind of similar to LeBron. He has
Yeah.
a lot of similarities to LeBron's
He
game.
he's like he plays like a similarity between LeBron and CP.
Yeah.
Because CP3
And
also has like the way he controls the game,
mhm,
he gets that, like Harden has that, but
yeah.
then he also has a score thing that LeBron has. Or
Yeah.
like not to score, but like when to score, when to pass that LeBron has. He has that too, that
Yeah.
element. So you know, offensively, he's fucking crazy, dude. He's
Someone said
crazy.
I did the face thing. It gave me an 8.5. Nice, dude. Dude, I got a
Dang.
6.6. Dude, I was ugly as hell.
Damn,
I
I
was
didn't
so
do it.
ugly.
I
Dude,
didn't
did you
do it,
do
but
it?
I'm pretty sure
Do it.
I'm a
Oh
dime
wait, you
piece,
don't got your
dude.
phone right now, right?
Ah ha ha.
Dude, no, I bet you would get a 5, bro.
Hell
Ugly
no.
ass.
I
Dude,
bet
the
you.
AI,
Hey
dude, the
guys,
AI would think you're
hop
ugly.
on Twitch. We're actually using legit cameras, so that way you
Yeah.
can see me in HD.
Yeah, no.
Your boy looking
Let me know in
nice.
the comments. Do you think Ananya would be a 5 on the AI thing? Let me know. I think Ananya would be a 5.
Hell
Let's be
no.
really.
Wait, what were you?
I was a 6.6, dude.
Oh, I'm a 7
6.6.
at least.
6.6. It
If
was pretty
Paris is
good.
a six whatever, I'm at least a 7. At least a 7.
No, hell no.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
no, dude. The
Hell yeah.
AI knows what's up, dude. The AI knows
Yeah,
what's up.
bro.
It put me
Yeah, it's
higher,
gonna be
dude.
like, oh shit, dude, I'm about to be 20, dude, on that shit. I'll be like, damn. It
Bro,
literally, West score is literally just gonna be damn with like a hella A's. That's
the crazy
exactly.
part about that video was like, dude, people would watch it and then instantly they'd go try it and then come back and be like, yo, this called me ugly. This called me beautiful. Like, I
Dang.
was like, this is so goofy.
That's lit. That's lit. Hey, we could wrap things up. We could like briefly talk about music.
Yeah,
Super briefly. I'm still just listening to Off Season. Literally just Cold
yeah.
World.
Basically, we're just listening to J. Cole. Dude, who listens to
Yeah,
anything else?
legit.
I'm just listening to J.
I actually
Cole.
watched so I don't really listen to songs like that, but I watched the Polo G Lil Wayne song, the music video for that, and then the Roddy Ricch Lil Wayne music video. They
Oh
were
yeah,
both
dude. I
cool.
still have to listen to both those songs actually.
Yeah, they were cool.
Dude,
But
Wayne's been going around recently, right? Do you
yeah,
think he's
dude,
gonna
I'm hyped.
drop?
I'm
You think he's
so
gonna drop?
hyped. I'm
That dude, that's a
so fucking
sign.
hyped. I'm
That's a
so
sign that
hyped.
Wayne might drop soon.
Latucci. Also,
Yo, howdy, dude.
um, what did Crystal say? I convinced someone in Paris's chat that y'all are twins. Who, Paris and me? The me and Paris are
In my
twins?
chat? I'm confused.
Yeah.
She's not
I'm
even in my
confused
chat.
Get back to us.
I
But
don't know who's twins. We don't
yeah,
look like twins.
yeah, we look nothing
That's
alike.
for sure.
For sure.
That's for sure, dude. The AI can confirm, dude. They're gonna give
Yeah.
Ananya a 5 on
Nah, dude, I'm about to be
that shit,
20
dude.
on that thing. But you know, dude, I hope Wayne's about to drop.
Dude, yeah, dude. If
So
Wayne
hope
drops, that's gonna be, dude. That's gonna be
Latucci.
so good. So we're gonna have Cole, we're gonna have Wayne, and then, dude, that actually
The
makes sense because
Migos.
then Drake will
Yeah,
drop like end of summer,
bro,
maybe
a
like
Cash
October.
Money shit. Yo, Cash Money
Because
run would
Nicki
be
just dropped.
crazy.
Yeah, because Nicki
Yeah,
just dropped. Wayne might drop
facts,
like maybe in the next month,
facts.
and then Drake will drop. Dude, that's gonna be so good.
Oh, that's about to be hype. What
That's
did
gonna be
Crystal say?
nice.
I was earlier in YouTube because someone got oh, so apparently some dude thinks that we're twins. Well, yeah,
On YouTube?
newsflash on your chat. I think
On
Paris
my chat.
on your TikTok chat. I
Dude, no
think.
one's in my chat, dude. That's false. That's false. There's
Or
no one
maybe
in here.
Discord. Maybe it's Discord. I
Dude's
don't
in
know.
my Discord. I don't know. I haven't seen my Discord notifications, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, newsflash. We're not. We're
Who
two
else do you
completely
think's
different
gonna
races too.
who else do you think's gonna drop
I
this
mean,
summer?
Migos are dropping.
Some Migos are dropping.
Dude. Also, Lil Durk, Lil Baby are dropping their collab tape, July.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be
Baby tweeted it out.
crazy.
Yeah,
Dude,
this
this
summer
is
about
gonna
to
be
be lit.
dude, you know what this might be like? This
Like
might be
16.
like
Summer
No, I'm trying to
16.
describe like what kind of album this would be like.
Oh,
What other
dude,
what collab album
it
is
might be
similar to
like
this?
a Offset and 21. That vibe.
Offset, yeah, it might be
That
either like
vibe.
Offset or 21, or it might be Drake and Future's first
Future?
collab.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True. True.
You know, it might be Drake
It's
and
about to
it
be
might
lit.
that's what I'm comparing.
It's
Like I
about to
feel
be
like it's
so
that kind
lit.
of energy. You
It
know what I'm
could it
saying?
could totally be a Drake Future. What a time to be
Because
alive. Yeah.
exactly, dude. Dude, I
100%.
think
100%.
that's gonna be insane.
Bro,
That's all I'm gonna
that and
say.
oh fuck, who else is dropping? Someone else I thought was oh no, not drop, but did you see the Billboard Awards happen? And
Oh yeah,
Drake
Drake won Artist of
Drake
the
won some
Decade.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
and also the funniest part about it, he brought his son with him, and Pusha T was trending on Twitter.
Oh god.
everyone,
Oh
everyone was like,
god.
"Yo, thanks to Push,
Dude,
Drake
of
is
course
bringing
they're
his son
clowning
around."
Push. Dude,
Bro,
there's the internet's so savage, dude. The
bro,
internet's
the
so savage.
internet's
Like
crazy, man,
today Pusha T and Pandemic P, dude. Like the internet has
bro.
no chill. That's all we know. The
No,
internet
see,
has no
but like,
chill.
yeah, like that's how you know who won that beef. It's
Yeah.
because no
Because
matter
Push
what
yeah.
Drake does, Push is gonna trend,
Push will always be trending. Yeah, facts.
bro. Shout out King Push. Uh, shout out King Push, man. That shit was funny. I was like, yo,
Dude.
Drake legit. Whenever we see Drake's son, Pusha T's name is always gonna be with him. That's
Dude,
crazy.
Push, King Push, dude.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, nah. Oh,
All
apparently
right,
Push
yeah.
might drop some shit too. So
Oh yeah, dude. If Push
that might be
drops,
lit.
that's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
That's gonna
facts.
be lit. So yeah, nah. We're gonna have a bunch of shit to talk about in the coming weeks. It's gonna be lit.
Facts.
It's gonna be lit. But yeah, nah, guys, that's it for episode 108. Um, check all the links in the bio. If you guys are free Sunday, come through to the lives, come through the Twitch, TikTok,
Facts.
everything. We're gonna be doing this every Sunday night, probably
Yeah,
around
every Sunday
11,
night.
11 Central.
Around, yeah, basically around 11, maybe 10 sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10, 11. But yeah, man, check out all the links in bio. And yeah, with that,
Yeah, we out. Deuces.
deuces.